Good morning. I'm Bailey Cunningham, BAYLEE CUNNINGHAM, and I'm an air quality specialist with the City of Wichita. Range burning in the Flint Hills east of Wichita, combined with some local weather conditions we expect, may cause smoke to move into the city late this evening and tomorrow. As we all know, smoke has the potential to negatively impact air quality, which could cause the city to go out of compliance with the National Ambient Air Quality Standards for the day. In addition to that, members in sensitive groups such as those with asthma, COPD, and other respiratory disorders should limit prolonged outdoor exertion. We also encourage everyone to be air aware by following Be Air Aware Kansas on Twitter and Instagram. On Twitter and Instagram, there will be air quality tips as well as an air quality forecast update throughout this advisory. City officials are monitoring air quality and will continue to update the public if conditions worsen. So again, follow the City of Wichita Facebook page as well as Be Air Aware Kansas on Twitter and Instagram for air quality forecast updates as well as air quality tips. Thank you. That's all I have. Questions?
So the smoke will be coming in this evening. So what shall people, if people see this, or will this be something that people will just start feeling it because they might have respiratory problems?
They likely, it's going to move in late this evening, so I don't know if we'll visually see a haze, but if people are outdoor for a prolonged amount of time and they have respiratory disorder, they could feel a tightness of the chest. We always advise, if that occurs, for people to see their medical physician. Tomorrow, as the smoke will continue to roll in, we foresee it continuing to roll in throughout the day, we would ask everyone to take precautions tomorrow. Okay?
And do you see those conditions lingering into the weekend, or really pinpointing tomorrow?
Well, that's still sort of up in the air. So we will continue to monitor conditions tomorrow. They could worsen over the weekend, and if that's the case, we'll put out another advisory. Okay.
You guys want in on the background? Want to stand in the back in case I can't answer something? Yeah, everybody adjust up. Everybody good? All right. I'm Sergeant Bart Brunsheen. That's B-A-R-T, B-R-U-N-S-C-H-E-E-N. I'm assigned to Community Policing North, but I'm actually here with the Fraternal Order Police and the Honore Adversus. If anybody wants spelling on that, get with me afterward. It's Latin, and I always have to look it up in order to spell it myself. Today, I'm Bart Brunsheen with the FOP and the Wichita Police Department, and we came to the media brief to discuss the Support Local Law Enforcement Parade that's this Saturday. So it's April 8th. It starts at 10:30. It's going to start at Central and Main, right at the Police Memorial. The parade will go about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes, and immediately following the parade, we're going to have a block party. Now, this is our third year of doing the actual parade, but the first year for the block party. We had about 4,000 people at the parade last year, and a lot of folks were asking us to do something more. We had such a gathering, and I literally had probably 4 or 5 folks say, we really don't want to go. We've got everybody here. Can't we do more? So in the Epic Center parking lot, which is 3rd and Main, we're going to have a block party that'll last until 2 p.m. Saturday. Some events at the block party. We got some bounce houses for the kids. We've got 8 food trucks, I think is the last count. Some real fun ones like Funky Monkey, Let 'em Eat Brats. We've got a cop band. It's called Crossfire that's going to be there. They're going to do 3 different sets, so live music will be playing. They're made up of officers from both the Sheriff's Department and the Police Department. You can also please go to our Facebook page, the parade Facebook page, which is Support Local Law Enforcement Wichita. On that page, there's more information, and we've got a few, Lieutenant Bruno and I have done some humorous videos kind of on the different events that'll be going on. If some of you have seen those, you can check those out. Those are going along pretty well. Anything else I need to add?
About sums it up.
All right. Any questions from anybody? Oh, the donut eating contest. All right, you got to be a little tongue-in-cheek when you're doing a Support Local Law Enforcement parade. So when Crossfire, the band, takes their first break after their first set, we do have a donut eating contest that's going on. I'm going to forget most of the names, but I can tell you J.J. Hayes from KFDI will be there. Got a couple of officers that are there. Officer Atondo was on La Raza, Hispanic radio station, and one of their DJs nicknamed Abuelos, which is grandfather, he wanted to come on, so they're going to be doing this along with some other business leaders. Angel Martinez from Azteca Football is going to be there. And I can't remember who's the gal from Cake. Say it again? Gloria. I still didn't get the last name. Van Rees. Gloria Van Rees will be there. I hear she was like the ice cream eating champ. And so when I was out at Cake, they told me she's in, and she wants to be in. The Dunkin' Donuts is supplying the donuts, and they also supplied them for one of our kind of funny little skits we did on the donut eating contest, which again you can see on Facebook. So
Party at Central and Main.
it'll be at 3rd Main Epic Center parking lot and the county building that's just to the west. It used to be like a government building, but now it's a county building right adjacent to, what is it?
Ronald Reagan Building.
Yeah, the Ronald Reagan Building. So that's where the food trucks will be staged. The live band will be just to the east of that in the Epic Center parking lot. The bounce houses will be in there. We're going to have a lot of police static displays. Fire trucks are there. The SWAT truck, bomb robot will be there. In the parade, the honor guard, the honor flag will be there. There's so many I can't even, gill fencing, anybody else?
Horses.
Yeah, a lot of horses. The honor guard will be there. There's some Hispanic riding units. I can't remember, was it Caballeros? Charros. Thank you. With the rolled R, Charros. Any other questions?
Just one more time, obviously this is the 3rd year for this Law Enforcement Appreciation Parade. Why do you encourage people to come out?
Yeah, the whole parade started, there was a lot of media events going on involving some negative police things that were happening. And at the time, Sergeant Slaughter had been approached by some businesses that said, is there anything we can do to support local law enforcement? I had been at a ministerial league meeting up north, and I'd had a pastor come and say, hey, some of the parishioners want to know what we can do to support local law enforcement. And on that note, the simplest answer was, if you ever see an officer and they're not engaged in active police work, like a car stop or something, by all means, just say thank you. But as we were talking at one of the Fraternal Order police meetings, we actually thought maybe we can do something or build a structure where it's not just police that are in the parade, but it's police with the community that are in the parade. So it's community members, it's churches, it's business, it's NGOs that are actually in the parade, and there's police units that are in the parade. We've got Wichita Independent Neighborhood. A lot of independent neighborhoods wanted to march or walk in the parade with their community policing officer. All the community policing officers, the chief wanted them all down there. They're going to be at the parade and at the block party. And it just really works as a great commingling. We've been, telling people, come on down, you're with us, we're with you. And it's really grown from that. And on the committee, Larry Burks, president of local NAACP, is on our committee. We're really reaching out to Hispanic groups, Asian groups, Native Americans, the Warrior Society. I'm not sure if I got their name right. They're going to be in the parade this year because we really wanted to reflect all of Wichita and to really work together even as this parade goes on? That was a great question, because I got to fill in a bunch of stuff I forgot to mention.
Somebody asked on Facebook if the K-9 unit will be there.
Yes, canines both from the county and from WPD, and I think we even have a canine from Search and Rescue is going to be in. A couple different canine units will be there. Yeah, even some bloodhounds that are going to be in. We've got an officer camp who's got a dog that's trained as great bloodhound that's hopefully, you know, if we have a lost child or something like that, they're great at even sniffing that out. They're amazing dogs, really. Yeah. The Grand Marshal, Blue for Brian has been the theme of the parade. The Grand Marshals of the parade are members of Brian's family. Brian's doing great. He's out in Colorado continuing his rehabilitation from his traumatic brain injury. And I'd reached out to his wife and his family just saying, you know, we know Brian's still at the time he was in critical care, but we wanted to, as a fraternal order of police, and we had a lot of community members saying, what can we do? And we asked if his family would be willing to be our Grand Marshals. And last I heard, there's going to be 4 or 5 family members that are going to be our Grand Marshals in the parade. We're asking that anybody comes down wears blue for Brian. There will be some shirts that you can buy there where the proceeds will go to Brian's family and his continuing care. But I just envision a sea of blue as you go down on either side of the street. The city's even been awesome. They're looking at coming in and doing a temporary painting of the lines blue for Brian even on the street, which is amazing because they have to then reverse that back. You know, to yellow when the parade's over, but it's just this whole idea of blue for Brian. So that's really special this year. Any other phenomenal questions? Nothing? Anything? That's good. The pros over here. So I used to do the media briefings on the weekend a long time ago. Anybody remember that? Yes, you do? Tried to have some fun. Anything else I've missed?
Back covered good.
All right. Anything? There's our pro in the background. You didn't want to come up front? All right. Well, thank you. I'll hang around if anybody has questions or anything.